if we don't record it.
Oh, now it's starting.
Oh wow!
Finally.
Yeah. And we all speak English thanks to Google Translate. No, okay, we stop. Yeah, advertisement. So thank you very much, everybody, for joining this webinar. We are very happy and lucky to host a new webinar in with regards to the International Club of MBS Alumni. So this is a young club. So we'll go through the club itself. But with Zora, we just kicked it off officially back in May this year. So it's very recent. It's the second official webinar. But back then there was few others webinar. It was not called Club International, but we covered actually different continents. It started with a different group of people, but the US dream, the Asian dream, the European dream, and now we are back to the African dream, which is a big dream, and we are happy that we are covering all the continents with this, including Oceania was part of Asia basically. So we have very esteemed participants who agreed to share their experience, their invaluable experience, and spend some time with us. So thank you so much all for this. So maybe if we just if you guys want to join the international club, it's there's no restriction in geography. It's just more on a common topics. Here is international, so you can scan the QR code, and then you will get redirected to a page where you can get registered, and we'll just organize some communication dedicated to international.
Yeah.
So here again, this along the way. So just maybe if we can just go through the agenda. So some slides is just to
Emmanuel, just even before that, maybe that would be nice to present ourselves as co-presidents of the club. So myself, I'm Zoralina Martini. Most people in Asia call me Lina. And I'm one of the founders of the International Club with Emmanuel. I'm from the Programme Grandes Écoles from 2012. And I'm also currently the representative of the Alumni branch here in South Korea. And Emmanuel, could you present yourself a bit more?
Yes, going too fast. So thanks for putting it back. So on my side, Emmanuel Morin, I'm graduated in 2004, spent 8 years in China, Shanghai, and then moved to Singapore. So more than 15 years, so total maybe 20 years abroad, outside France. And I've been involved in association, leading a Bureau des Sports back to 2001, the branch in Shanghai and the branch in Singapore. Also I'm one administrator globally in the Global Association. So just, very deeply involved into the association and the MBS alumni.
Yeah. So very nice to meet you all. And now we're going to go through the agenda all together of this new webinar, African Dream. So Emmanuel, could you start?
Yeah, so we just present the event. So we will just give you an overview of the MBS Alumni Network, because sometimes we receive communication, we are aware, we are not. So it's a very good forum to just refresh you. Hopefully you're already aware, but if not, it's a good to be aware. We'll just go quickly through the clubs, through the branches, and to the African Dream itself with the guest of the day. There will be one or two more surprises at the end, and then we'll go for a Q&A.
Yeah. So let's start with the MBS Alumni Network.
So MBS Alumni Network. So we are about 24,000 alumni globally, all over the world. So it's quite the network is growing. Just so there's few missions of the alumni, basically to represent, of course, the association, the diploma, all over the 5 continents. But also there is an aim to help people on the career, on the development. There's coaching, so you can go directly onto the website if you haven't done yet. I encourage you to do it. So you will see there's a lot of service proposed by alumni. So it's not you are graduated, everything stops. We believe it's just the continuity. So just if you are here, I believe it's because you're already aware. This is good. If we can count on you to spread the words, just with one alumni, another one, it's not easy to reconnect, but a lot of people actually lost track. But it's always good to reconnect. Invaluable Driss was mentioning before it started about the Maison of Alumni in Morocco, where all the alumni from different schools were gathered together. It's an amazing network value. So I encourage you to do this one if you can. Just to highlight proud to care, proud to share. You may have heard this one. If not, this is a motto, leitmotif of the gala. This year is 28th of November. Please go get your ticket. Go if you can. It's in Montpellier, in an amazing place in Zenith, in Opera. It will be amazing. It's the third year, if I'm not wrong. So if you're available, please put it in your agenda. Another big event organized is the Alumni Day. It's supposed to be now next year in 26, maybe probably in March. The alumni also provide a merit scholarship. So just for a student who have difficulties to get or to pay for his scholarship, it will be sponsored by the alumni. So it's quite big actually. And the idea is just to spread the word, to grow the network inside France, outside France. So that's what we are looking at. So to put in perspective, there's two big segments. We have the clubs. So at the moment, we have 8 clubs: purchasing, aeronautical, entrepreneurship, international. Actually, it should be 7 because I think we are merged international with VA.
Yes.
But this being said, if you also have any thematic, I think that circular economy, or it's good to come with something, and you will federate a community across geography. There is no boundaries, or just for one topic. So it started a couple of years ago and growing. So this is one aspect. We move to the next slide. We'll see the branches. I think we were, if I'm not wrong, close to 20 last year. And at the moment, if we can move to the next slide. Yeah, thank you. And
Sure.
at the moment, we are at 28. There was many branches that have been created, reactivated. I know that Morocco, Tunisia, is already there, but we get New York, we get more Thailand. I know it's getting back in track. So it's been significant, but still, when we put in perspective 24,000 alumni, only 28 branches. Basically, we have, if I'm not wrong, how many do we have in France? We have 12 in France and 6 abroad. So I think we can do better. But again, we need people motivated. We have time. We can invest of that time. It's a free job. Nobody is paid to do this. So just to put in perspective, to spread the word. Just if we move to the next one, I'll try to go faster, but it's just a big alert for you to be aware. There is a governance alert. Just save the date. On 17th of October this year, there will be election to renew the administration. How we call in English, the
administration committee of the MBS alumni. And so it's really, really important for all of you to vote. Emmanuel and myself are actually candidates. So it's kind of self-publicity at the same time, but it's really, really important because every 4 years, if I'm correct, everybody has the chance to give their vote for the direction they want the alumni association to go to. So it's really, really important for you to see every candidate. Right now, Emmanuel, how many candidates for how many seats? I forgot.
There is 14 seats actually and 27 candidates, so it's amazing because it means the vitality of the association. A lot of people want to be more involved. And by the way, I think Riyad is also candidate. He's part of the current administration, and Ange is also a candidate. So it's very good. But so you guys all have a vote. So please interact, reconnect. You can select 14 people. So just go on your profile. If you need any more info, please just don't hesitate. But at least we need to be aware it's coming very soon. It's end of next week. So the more, the better. It will be a testimony of a stronger vitality for our alumni.
Yes.
Okay. So without further ado, let's jump into the webinar and why
Yes.
you can dream, Zora.
Yes. So why the African dream? As we know, Africa is the mother continent. It's the second largest and the second most populated continent in the world. The funny part is like it's the oldest inhabited continent on Earth where agriculture was created and where you have a land of immense geographic, cultural, and economic diversity. It's rich in natural resources, heritage, being the oldest continent, inhabited continent, and wildlife. So in terms of economy and development, it's really diverse and fast growing, yet can be uneven depending on the countries. The key sectors are agriculture, mining, you have oil, gold, diamond, and other gems, services, tourism, and telecoms. So the African continent has been one of the fastest growing in the world since the 2000s. Asia is the second one, basically. Demographically speaking, this continent is the youngest populated continent globally. So it has a great potential for a strong labor growth, but it still faces some challenges like inequality and poverty, infrastructure gaps that are filled in currently, could have some political instability depending on the country. This is also uneven, and it's also facing, like any other continent, the climate change that affects the agriculture and the stability of countries where you can see a lot of migration to other countries due to climate change. But let's remember that Africa is growing and growing very fast. And one of the countries which is Morocco, is currently developing at a very fast rate in terms of infrastructure to welcome the World Cup in the next few years. So I believe like the African continent is still underestimated, but it's really a continent of future. And so right now we're going to go directly to our special guests of the day. We have 4 remarkable people who will explain more about what they do and who they are. Unfortunately, one of them could not come, but we are very, very happy to welcome them into this webinar to explain what Africa is in reality, how they live Africa, and how it has such a strong potential in their lives and in general. So our 5 guests are Adnan Messaoud, MBA 2016, Brice Shafik, MBA 2015, Ibrahim Touré, that could not come today, unfortunately, from MBS Dakar 2024, Riyad Bader, MBA 2016, and Prisca Rosso from the Grandes Écoles program 2016. And now we are going to start with Adnan, who is going to tell us more about who he is, what he does, and some of nice anecdotes.
Thank you very much, Lina. Hello, everyone. I'm really happy to be here with the MBS family. Today, I would like to share with you some very few stories about my African journey, with lessons and that I learned from. So mainly, let's say I'm living in Africa because I had the chance to work at least in 7 different countries from Africa. So even if I'm basically based in Morocco, I am moving a lot. Today, since last July of last year, I'm working in Senegal with a telecom operator. I will come back to this. I run a company called Open Advisor, and we have since COVID offering what we call C-level as a service, which is basically, giving access to senior executives to startups, small companies, and the company that are not able to afford let's say a high level executive. by giving only a part of his time to support the company. Honestly, I didn't think it will work that good because really we have a big demand from different startups. Every startup is looking in a moment for a CEO, CCO, or even COO, depending on the need. But again, the big demand were coming from a very strong and structured company. Today, I'm here for, let's say, a 2 years contract with the Yes Senegal, and I'm acting as a chief commercial officer. I'm in charge of marketing, sales, and customer experience. And we have more than 5 million customers. We did a lot of good things. Honestly, now the company has a positive growth since 1 year. And mainly I had the chance to work on the rebranding of the company. It was named Free before becoming Yes. And I had the chance to be a part of this African new brand who has the ambition to become in the top 5 of the companies in Africa. I had another chance before of rebranding Inouï in Morocco for people who know it. It's always a very very unique experience because you don't get the chance to rebrand in big companies. It happens like very few times. So I had the chance to do it 2 times, and believe me, it was something that I really learned from. Well, my let's say my experience started with a first MBA, which wasn't from MBS. It was from experience, from failure. I would like very quickly to talk about. When I just after getting my engineer degree, I launched the first company, service company in computers. That was really working fine. But let's say I was victim of my own success because of at that time I learned what is cash flow. You know, I had to sell to B2B companies, and these companies usually take time before paying you. So I have getting business a lot of demand, taking, let's say, a product from my supplier and waiting for the payment. And because of that, I had to close 2 years later the company and sell it for I don't know, I would say $1, €1. And to be very honest, I was very ashamed for a long time. When I did interview, never I didn't think it was good to talk about this failure because I was saying it was a weakness. But after, let's say, 4 or 5 years, I started understanding that starting with failure is the best way to maybe to better success later. And anyway, success is a result of different, let's say, many failures. So I understand that it became really something that helped me. Maybe I can even say that when I started my MBA in Montpellier Business School, you know, when you do it after having many years of experience plus many failures, believe me, I believe I was one of the one who has really take benefit from this MBA because all the theory that was saying was something that I had already practiced in the field. And the role of MBA was finally to, let's say, to give you the right way and theory about something you have already practiced it. So my only advice about that is that say never be afraid of trying, failing, trying again. It's not only quotes, it's reality. You need really to fail before being successful. Through Open Advisor, I had the chance to work with more than 106 startups. The more than 30% they don't succeed, not because they didn't have a good idea, not because it wasn't working, but because it was working too fast and they didn't see the success coming. So, I mean, be aware of success as you be aware of failure. My second, well, this was about the MBA failure. Maybe I would like also to share with you what happens to me in DRC when I was appointed as CEO of Airtel Money in DRC there. It happened in March 2020. I get the confirmation in March 2020. It took almost 1 month before being confirmed by Central Bank because they do a lot of background check. And when I got the okay, Morocco has decided to completely close the country because of COVID. So put yourself in my shoes. You are CEO of a company in a country that it didn't visit it yet. I had between 45 and 50 people to manage with a lot of challenges. We had to do a growth of a double digit. And it was with a team that I never met before. Well, honestly, when we see either the result and even my first visit 5 months later, when I come to meet them, this was definitely the reason why I believe now 100% that remote, I mean, managing by remote or managing face to face are very close. The only thing that we are not dealing with is, let's say, how can I say, the feelings. It's very hard to get feelings when you see someone through the screen. You need to be really, really, I mean, have a good kind of practice and experience. This is what happened to me because I had to do it for 5 months, and they become almost expert on seeing even through the camera. As soon as I talked to one of my colleagues or my member of my team, I understood that something was not going right. And I support him. I was supporting him to let's say to resolve it. So we did a 3-digit growth, even if half of my time of the first year was outside the country. And honestly, for me, this was definitely a way that put me to launch Open Advisor, because today and even 2 years ago, I was dealing with different projects without being in the field, just by managing, how can I say, remotely. Well, my very end maybe sharing is to say that I believe that innovation, because I'm really passionate about innovation. I believe that when we talk about African dream, for me, innovation, AI, digital is a second opportunity that is given to Africa to, let's say, to win, reduce distance between some other countries, more developed countries. It's exactly what happened when the mobile started to be affordable compared to the fixed line that were very complicated to install. I 100% believe that digital and AI will be really a booster for for Africa, and this is why I'm working a lot on it. Yes, we are working with the very ambitious project to digitalize the way we are working, to work on AI, etc. So my only let's say last advice is just start something. Don't be afraid to fail. And don't hesitate to learn, try again, because you never lose. You either learn or you win. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So,
An amazing and you're the best promoter of the MBA, MBS actually. So if anybody wants to do MBA, don't go anywhere. Just do the MBA. And
Absolutely.
just Adnan, maybe it's also a transition with Driss, but you are ambassador and co-ambassador with Driss together of the branch in Morocco that just officially opened, is it?
Absolutely.
If just maybe in 1 minute, because this is very strong engagement, why and how did this happen? If you can share your address.
Well, we have. Thank you very much. It comes again, Emmanuel. It comes from we had you know that we had a representation of I mean an ambassador in Morocco before. We believe anyway. Let's say Driss and me, we believe two things: that there is a lot of space to shine, and I mean support the country, the young people who want to be supported, to know where to do their high school studies. There was a lot of demand from young people. I know I will not talk about it, but I mean there is really a lot of opportunities for young people. I believe that let's say Montpellier Business Schools has a different, for me, a big difference between some other schools, is that they are very close to the practice part. I mean, it's a very good mix between theory and practice. It's very English, by the way, English mentality in their development. And this is what the first reason why we think we can really shine as a school. And the people that, all the members of the school, they have a very exceptional positions in the society, and I think they can mentor and support others. Second reasons is that we believe 100% in networking. And we think that Driss and me I have a very large network in Africa through Morocco, and Driss have the same thing, even maybe a much bigger, let's say, network in Morocco. And we believe that networking with a label, which is innovation and Montpellier Business School, can make the difference. So we did it because we are 100% convinced that there is a place, there is a space to make the difference by supporting these young people and developing networks. I hope it answers your question.
Oh, very nice, very nice. We need more people who have time, who are ready to invest time and share this experience. So that's very good. Thanks, Adnan. That would be a very good transition, I guess, for Dries. And we may shift en français.
This time.
Ah, tu es en mute. On ne t'entend pas.
Merci, Emmanuel. Merci, Emmanuel. Je vais commencer par me présenter. Actuellement, je suis directeur général d'une compagnie d'assurance qui est basée à Dakar. Mais je passe aussi une partie de mon temps à Casablanca. J'avais des positions d'administrateur de plusieurs compagnies d'assurance en Afrique subsaharienne, directeur général d'une compagnie d'assistance au Maroc qui couvrait pratiquement 26 pays d'Afrique subsaharienne. J'ai beaucoup voyagé, bien que j'aime pas j'ai pas trop voyagé. J'ai fait pratiquement dans un cadre professionnel 19 pays. Ça m'a enrichi, mais bon, c'est un peu fastidieux d'être toujours sur des avions. Moi, ce que je voulais partager avec les personnes ici présentes, c'est de dire que l'Afrique n'est pas un seul marché. Généralement, les grands groupes, pour des soucis de simplification, parce que les marchés ne sont pas profonds, essayent de modéliser l'Afrique comme étant un seul marché. Or, il y a autant de marchés que de pays en Afrique subsaharienne. Ça, c'est la première. Et il est vrai que les taux de croissance sont énormes. Et vous allez voir que beaucoup de groupes internationaux partent en Afrique. Après, ils décident de sortir d'Afrique subsaharienne, notamment Crédit Agricole, Société Générale, etc., qui vendent aussi leurs actifs, parce qu'il y a des problématiques aussi de compréhension de ces marchés. Et on veut modéliser d'une façon globale les modèles de fonctionnement. Je pense que la clé succès est déjà la posture des personnes qui partent en Afrique, que ce soit des entreprises ou des personnes qui veulent faire carrière. C'est la même posture qu'on devrait avoir lorsqu'on est expatrié. C'est d'abord être humble, c'est de comprendre la culture locale. C'est quelque chose qui est fondamental, qui permet de réussir son expatriation et son implémentation. Les situations concurrentielles d'un pays à l'autre, les considérations politiques diffèrent. Maintenant, l'Afrique a une spécificité, c'est que ça bouge rapidement. Notamment, on a beaucoup de mouvements politiques, des émeutes, etc. Il faut être agile. Et puis, c'est une expérience de vie, comme toute expatriation, mais elle est un peu différente parce qu'on revient au basique, parce que le modèle sociétal, la construction des sociétés reste très basique. Et donc, on est dans les basiques, on n'est pas dans la sophistication et il faut faire preuve d'innovation. Aujourd'hui, le wallet fonctionne bien en Afrique, fonctionne bien, par exemple, en Asie du Sud-Est, mais il ne fonctionne pas aussi bien en Afrique du Nord ou en Europe. Donc, les gens, pour combler des besoins, trouvent des solutions. Et c'est ça ce qui est intéressant en Afrique subsaharienne. Donc, il y a une citation de Arthur Schopenhauer qui m'intéresse. Elle dit que le plus difficile, ce n'est pas de voir ce que les autres n'ont pas vu. Le plus difficile, c'est de traiter différemment ce que tout le monde a vu. Et c'est ça ce qui est intéressant. C'est qu'il faut aussi qu'on élimine nos biais cognitifs des sociétés qu'on a connues, là où on a appris, d'adopter une nouvelle posture, d'être dans une posture d'apprenant, apprendre les marchés, apprendre les sociétés, être humble par rapport aux phénomènes qu'on regarde, ne pas porter de jugement, le temps de tirer ses propres conclusions ne pas avoir de parti pris. Et je pense que la clé de succès de quelqu'un qui veut partir en Afrique subsaharienne, c'est un contrée formidable. Un jour, j'avais un patron qui était parmi les 10 des premières fortunes du Forbes en Afrique. Bon, s'appelle Motsepe. Et il m'a dit une chose, il m'a dit, bon, pour faire du business en Afrique, il faut aimer l'Afrique. Mais il ne suffit pas d'aimer l'Afrique pour faire du business en Afrique. Donc, il faut être pragmatique, mais il faut aimer aussi. Et donc ça, vous le constaterez les premiers jours où vous mettrez les pieds, vous allez voir, est-ce que vous sentez ça, vous ne le sentez pas, etc. Donc, c'est important. Après, bon, voilà. Moi, j'essaie aussi de faire bouger les choses. J'essaie que ça puisse avoir, que mon action puisse avoir un sens. C'est important pour moi. C'est un pays, c'est un contrée très pauvre. Les égalités sociales sont énormes dans tous les pays africains. Et je pense que dans ma posture aussi de CEO de compagnie d'assurance, où je peux travailler sur l'inclusion financière, l'inclusion financière aussi des femmes, avec de la micro-assurance, etc., j'arriverai dans mon petit coin à changer les choses, à mettre en place des systèmes un peu plus équitables, bien que je suis CEO d'une entreprise qui est fortement capitalistique. Mais il y a des initiatives qu'on peut faire qui permettent d'améliorer la vie au quotidien de tout le monde. Voilà.
Ben, merci beaucoup pour toutes ces explications. Emmanuel, est-ce que tu as une question en particulier à poser ou...
Non, mais juste rapidement, Driss, n'oublie pas la bourse des alumni. Donc, si jamais, voilà, là, dans le cadre de levée de fonds, en fin d'année, il va y avoir une collecte, des donations, en fait. Voilà, mais je dis ça par rapport aux positions de CIO ou autres, ou aux connexions. Mais encore une fois, c'est du bénévolat en fonction des disponibilités. Mais c'est un message à faire passer dans les assos et de partout. Si tout le monde donnait 1 euro, on imagine, voilà, 24 000 alumni, on peut lever des fonds
Oui.
et sponsoriser des personnes pour des années à Montpellier, en fait. Merci beaucoup pour ton...
Je pense que c'est important. Je pense que c'est important. C'est important parce que ça permet de... moi, je crois énormément à l'ascenseur social. Et l'éducation, pour moi, c'est un levier d'ascenseur social. Ça permet de régénérer les élites. Ça permet d'avoir des élites qui sont un peu plus connectées à la réalité terrain. Et donc, si on permet à des gens d'avoir une éducation qui leur permet après de faire carrière, mais qui viennent de milieux qui sont plus ou moins, comment dire, pas modestes, mais bon, dont les conditions ne leur permettent pas forcément de financer les études. Je pense que ça permettrait de créer un monde meilleur. Il y a ça, il y a aussi, je voulais interagir par rapport à l'antenne Maroc. L'antenne Maroc, c'est un projet qui nous tient à cœur avec Adnan, parce qu'on a une conviction, c'est que c'est qu'on peut créer de la valeur en créant des connexions entre les alumni, entre le nord et le sud, et c'est important dans la mesure où ça permettra de créer du networking, des opportunités de business pour l'ensemble des alumni, ne serait-ce aussi que des opportunités de travail, que sais-je. Ça permettra aussi aux gens du Nord ou aux gens de l'Ouest de comprendre ce qui se passe en Afrique. Donc, on peut donner un avis sur quelqu'un qui veut s'implémenter dans telle ou telle région, sur une procédure et sur des trucs. Ça permettrait aux gens d'avoir des leviers de lecture des marchés. Et je pense que c'est fondamental. Bien sûr, c'est pas la vérité absolue, mais ça permettra aux gens d'aller plus vite dans leur démarche, soit d'implémentation, ou etc. Et c'est fondamental aussi parce qu'il y a une mouvance au Maroc. C'est dommage que MBS, pour l'instant, n'est pas aussi présente. Bon, on essaiera de rattraper le retard. Il y a beaucoup de choses, beaucoup d'investissements qui se passent, et beaucoup de l'ambassade de France, comme on en a discuté tout à l'heure, est en train d'accompagner les réseaux d'alumni sur place pour que ça soit un peu plus avec la création de la maison de l'alumni, où il y a tous les alumni. Et je pense que c'est quelque chose qui est fondamental. Et puis, moi, sincèrement, bon, j'ai fait le MBA, MBS, et je pense que si je ne l'avais pas fait, je n'aurais pas les leviers de devenir CEO. Parce qu'à un moment donné, c'est une sorte de reconnaissance pour l'école. Hein. Parce qu'à un moment donné, la façon de faire, ça te transforme globalement et ça transforme ta vision par rapport à l'entreprise. Au départ, tu étais directeur dans une technicité, tu es dans la technostructure, etc. Mais cette vision 360 degrés de l'entreprise, moi sincèrement, je l'ai acquise en faisant mon MBA à MBS. Hein. Je pense que ça m'a permis de structurer un peu ma démarche. Et c'est important que je puisse être dans une sorte de give back. Voilà.
Merci Driss pour ces partages émouvants et très forts d'expérience et de valeurs en plus. On est en plein dans les valeurs MBS Alumni. Merci. We shift back in English?
In English,
Lisa?
yes.
Yeah,
Yes, let's shift back in English. So Ibrahim could not join us today, so we're gonna go now to Riyad Bader profile. And Riyad, please tell us more about you, yourself, your convictions, and some of your anecdotes, if you're online.
Yes, I am.
Oh, yes, great.
Just a moment. Yeah, great. So, I will try to put my camera back. It's a bit weird. I'm not used to use this Meet. It's okay.
Riyad, an ambassador. Also an ambassador of the brand.
Mm. Is it working? Oh, he's back.
You're on mute.
I'm not used to use Meet, so
Okay.
I'm a Teams friend.
Sorry.
Okay, so I'm Riyad Badr. I'm an MBA to 2016. I'm the ambassador of the MBS Alumni Association in Tunis. We are rather 40 people in Tunis, alumni of MBS from MBA, Grande École, and Bachelor. I'm a deputy CEO of Gat Assurance, which is a third insurance company in Tunisia. I'm also the general manager of Gat Investment, which is a private equity firm, and I'm investing in Tunisia and in Africa. So far, I'm investing in Cameroon and in Benin. I will talk about this kind of experience. I used to be I'm a French CPA, and I was working for the Mazars network in France, and I was specialized in the insurance industry. So I came back to Tunis. I'm originally from Tunisia, so I came back to my country to serve. So I will talk a lot about the Tunisian culture and from the African culture, because it's a bit different. Maybe we are in the same continent, but we have different habits. So I will talk about some anecdote also, which happened here for the domestic flights. They changed the timetable as in both senses, so you can go earlier or later. Once I was in Jerba, an island in Tunisia, and the expected flight was at 9 a.m. and I was like 8 at the airport, and they say no, the flight is closed and it's already departed to Tunis. I say, how come? It's okay. It was full, so we asked to go earlier. So such funny situations. You can leave, or you can expect a lot of funny situation, but it's not really hard. I took the second one at 10 a.m. Uh, for the difference of culture, the first time I was in Africa, in West African countries, I was a little bit stressed by the rhythm, the work rhythm. So it's go slowly. Don't bother us. We have our rhythm, so we have to follow it. And I discovered good people and very good opportunities for investment. Actually, in Benin, we are implementing the complementary insurance for the government. It's a big deal. We are working with the social ministry of Benin. And in Cameroon, we are implementing the portal for the external or international trade with the customs and with finance minister. So it's a big project I have actually in Africa, in Tunisia. So they as I opened I was engaged in the as ambassador of the MBS alumni. As Dries said and Adnan, the essential thing was to gather all the MBS alumni and to have fantastic network opportunities and to come together to make great job together. So we have a lot of synergy with a lot of alumni in Tunis and in France, trying to help them to set business in Tunisia and to help also Tunisian to set business in France. It was like a bridge. For the funny things also, it was the summertime, because in Tunisia were maybe the only country in this planet having a special time for summer, for the summertime. It's work from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. From July and August. It's due to high temperatures, up to 50 degrees. July and August, it's really hot. And the first time I was here for work in Tunisia, it was in 2004. I say that it's impossible to do jobs in July and August. Better close all the country. You can do anything. The time flies. So from 7 to 1, it's really short to make job in summertime, and it's really anchored in the traditions. So even the people you work with, they say they are atrocious when we say let's go to the full time in July and August. They start complaining that and they don't want to. So That's all. I'm also, as Emmanuel say, I'm going to through the third mandate for the MBS governance, alumni governance. I'm also in the international advisory board of the school. I work together close with a lot of international teachers and professional in this board, and we are helping the school the governance to get into new markets and into new ways to do education. So that's all. You have questions?
Thank you very
Alright.
much.
Impressive, impressive.
Emmanuel, do you have one?
Yeah,
Oui.
impressive, Riyad, and thanks again for all these years involved so much into back to the community of alumni. It's really amazing to see it growing, and on your side, third mandate. I mean, so many years, so many hours spent without counting. It's great to
Yes.
hear all this energy, and I hope it can inspire more people, to do the same, and we grow this network. Not long ago, there was 20,000 only alumni. Now 24. I mean, it's we need this kind of energy. So really, really glad to have you there, Riyad, and sharing with all the attendees.
Thank you.
We can move to the next part.
Yes. The final one, which is Prisca Rosso. We'd like to hear more about who you are, what you do, and some of your anecdotes.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All good?
Yes. Okay. So, hello everyone. I'm Prisca Rosso, 2016 graduate of the program Master Grande École. I'm going to tell you my young African story because I have been living here for 2 years only. I'm going to tell you my story from a slightly more personal perspective than the speaker before me. Just after graduating, I was hired by NG, the company where I completed my sandwich courses program. I don't know if sandwich courses is okay for everyone. As a management accountant. I worked in various roles for several years, and alongside my career development, and since we'd been together, my partner and I had discussed the idea of living abroad for a few years. So we started the process thinking it would take time, a few years actually. And at the beginning of 2023, he called me to tell me we were leaving for Gabon 6 months later. And to be honest, I knew it was in Africa, but I had no idea where exactly, if it was a safe or wealthy country. So my partner left for Gabon at the beginning of August 2023. And my daughter and I were supposed to join him in September to avoid the turbulence of the presidential election at the end of August, and also to arrive after our campaign. And we did well because on August 23, a coup d'etat took place in Gabon. And fortunately, it was very peaceful, no deaths reported, much to the rejoicing of the population. And with my daughter, we were able to arrive peacefully on September 12th. Professionally, I took leave to find work there. I had a lot of trouble to finding a job. It took me a few months before I was able to do a part-time job at Campus France. Maybe some of you knew. And then I was finally able to sign a long-term contract a year ago as an assistant of the Consul General for the Ministry of Europe and Foreign Affairs. This professional experience has been very enriching for me. I'm discovering profession I was unfamiliar with, but also, and it is very interesting, the political relation between the Ministry of Europe and Foreign Affairs and the country. The results from a personal perspective are positive. Life is good. Our 3.5-year-old daughter is having a wonderful time at school and during her extra activity. And we've met some wonderful people. And that's also the great thing about living abroad, which I find fantastic. We are abroad, far from our family and friends. So the people we met with whom we connect very well quickly because become close friends. Everything is more intensely experienced. We've also learned about a different culture in every way. And finally, I'd like to share with you my turn, a quote I heard when I arrived here in Gabon. If you come with patience, you lose it. If you come without, you gain it. Thank you for listening.
Thanks, Priska, for sharing this experience. Seems to be very, very personal. You took a leap of faith, just leaving everything and following your partner. I mean, you know, it's a big things to do, but able to bounce back as you did in a different culture, different environment, and growing. I guess looking at you, growing, shining better, and you know, being able to get back on your feet is quite something. And I guess MBS was really helping on you know, on the baggage, on the experience and everything for you to bounce back there.
Et je vais rebondir en français pour être sûre de bien pouvoir me faire comprendre. C'est aussi ça c'est l'expérience MBS et la formation ça m'a aidé à partir sans me poser trop de questions et à me dire je vais partir, je vais finir par trouver du travail. Et parce que je partais pas en me disant je vais passer 4 années à m'occuper du foyer, tout ça. Je voulais vraiment trouver du travail. Et c'est vraiment cette expérience et ça m'a permis de partir sans me poser trop de questions, en me disant je vais réussir à retomber sur mes pattes. Et même si ça a pris plus de temps que ce que je pensais, parce que après le coup d'État, il y a eu une volonté locale de gabonisation des postes, et donc c'était moins facile pour les Français de trouver, les Français et autres non locaux, de trouver du travail. J'ai quand même réussi, et c'est vraiment c'est ce que MBS m'a apporté, c'est cette vision internationale et la formation, de pouvoir me dire je vais pas forcément faire le métier pour lequel j'ai quitté la France, je vais pouvoir faire autre chose, et c'est vraiment ça la richesse de la formation que j'ai pu mettre en place ici.
Bravo. Fear of nothing. On a peur de rien.
Exactly.
Okay, well.
I would like to interject. There was a message on the chat. Tafa Touré would like to speak on behalf of Ibrahim. So, Emmanuel, what do you think? If Tafa could speak in English, that would be great. And maybe could quickly introduce Ibrahim. Are you okay, Emmanuel, with that?
Yeah, let's do that. Timing.
Yeah.
We have 25 minutes still left.
Yes.
And yeah, there was nobody covering MBS Dakar, so that would be great.
Yes. So please, Tafa, please, in English, if possible, let us know more about Ibrahim and share some of his experiences.
Have to do it in English?
If possible, yes.
No pressure.
You can do
Because
it.
I have not prepared myself, so I just sent him a message, and he said he's a job. So I will try. So my name is Mustafa Touré. Actually, I'm doing my second year on the program of Grandes Écoles at MBS at Montpellier. I started my courses at the MBS Dakar. I did my first year there. So after that, I traveled to come to Montpellier. I finished my bachelor's the last year, and so the last year we visit Tunisia. So I recognize Mr. Bar, whom I have the opportunity to listen and to discuss when we were at Tunisia. So globally, what I want to share is that What I want to share is that for myself, I wanted to develop an international career in Africa, and I think that MBS was a good choice. And I'm trying to develop my my network with my friends in class, and also with alumni that I sometimes send message in LinkedIn or by mail. So globally, I think that Africa or maybe Senegal have a big potential actually, because we are young. We have we are trying to study the world like we can, and trying also to integrate big network or a big institute, something like that, and think what we want to think what we are waiting about alumni or institute like MBS or like networks is nous accompagner and facilitate things that are not in our les choses qui sont pas à notre portée. Et
things that are not easy to get.
yeah, yeah, and also for MBS Dakar, I think is one campus in Africa for MBS generally, and for us we have recently launched the alumni network. That was Ibrahim who lead it, and we are trying to reconnect with alumni who have been in Montpellier, who have maybe have done their study in MBS, and who has actually installed in Senegal, but we need to be accompanied and maybe sometime to be to have a exchange with different shareholders, something like that, to have a global vision about what MBS or what the network want to do in Africa and want to do for the young people or the young like me or my friend. So globally, we can inside us have exactly all the information and maybe roadmap will clearly indicate us where we are and where we want to go. So for that, I think that we have a good start actually, and maybe just sometime facilitate exchange, like I said, with the alumni, not only on Senegal, but also in a country like Tunisia or Morocco, things like that. And yeah, I think for my English presentation, that's that all I can say actually, and maybe next time I will do more better or yeah.
No, but
It's okay. Don't worry. You are good.
it's a perfect one, especially improvise without preparation.
Yes,
And thanks
indeed.
again for stepping in on behalf of Ibrahim. And not an easy task, but you deliver a very optimistic message. You know, so it's great, and at least to put it on the map and to make sure the good thing of this forum is for the different countries of Africa and outside to be able to connect together, and that's what makes strengths to grow together. It's really really important and special. So I'm not sure if, by the way, Christina is here or if we have anybody in Dakar. So only you. Okay, because this was one of the one more thing to introduce, or maybe can you tell us quickly, maybe in 1 minute, MBS Dakar, because I understand it's quite specific, it's unique in the ecosystem of Montpellier Business School, is it?
Can you repeat the question, please?
No, it was just to talk a little bit about MBS Dakar, which I understand is a campus of MBS in Dakar. Is it?
Ok. Est-ce que vous pouvez transcrire
So let's try once again. You are talking about
Yeah.
MBS Dakar
Yes.
and the fact that it's quite a special campus
Yeah.
compared to the campuses we had. Is it correct, Emmanuel? That's what you wanted to talk about? Yeah. So if you can add one word about MBS Dakar, because Christina could not join us, that would be great.
Okay. I understand. MBS Dakar. But yeah, for me personally, I come from. I have done my formation in an academy military. By the way, the name of the school has the school. But after my graduation and integrating MBS, I meet people that I am sure that I will not have the possibility to meet in another world, because the politic of the campus is to connect the different, I don't know, couche sociale.
Okay, so social economical background.
Yeah, something like that in the campus. So I met people who come from different side of Dakar or Senegal, and it was very important for me to have this I don't know, global vision or global vision of the social economic of the country and interagir with them, and especially for the campus. I think that the main word that I will use is inclusion, and I think is one of the most important topic actually in our country. And I think that also MBS are doing, the campus of MBS in Senegal are doing their great possibility to accomplish things like that.
But great. Thanks for sharing this.
The question or not?
No, it's perfect.
It did answer. It did answer. Don't worry. Thank you.
Because you have to be aware that Montpellier Business School has a campus in Dakar, so this is quite a big thing. Is expanding also, having a campus in Ireland. I'm not sure if it's open yet, and also has just a campus just recently launched in Paris. So MBS is expanding, and this on top of the new school that will be relocated and open. If I'm not wrong, next year or the year after. So a lot of things happening at the moment. That's why, thanks for the transition to the one more thing on the MBS Dakar spotlight. Do we have another one more thing, Lina, to come, right? A big thing.
Yes, a big one. So please, girls, Gaëlle and Marianne, can you let us know more about Rallye des Gazelles? Please, let us know more about it.
Hello, everyone. We are really glad to be here. So thank you, Emmanuel and Lina, for the opportunity. We are here to talk about the Rallye des Gazelles that takes place in Morocco. So I am an alumni from MBS, from the programme Grandes Écoles in 2022. So we are, Gaëlle and I, part of the CIST Rallye Club. That is a non-profit organization that we created for our participation for the Rallye Aïcha des Gazelles. So I can talk a little bit about me. So I'm currently working in a non-profit organization for education. And my job is to raise money to to put this action in place. And so my teammate is Gaëlle. Gaëlle, maybe you can say a word.
Yeah, the mute button.
She's trying.
Or maybe the mic is not properly connected.
Yes.
So maybe I can talk for her. So Gaëlle has her own company in communication. The name is Luna Comsi. So we decided to do this adventure together. This is the Rallye Aïcha de Gazelles. I don't know if some of you know about it. So some little words to describe it. So it's 100% feminine. It's 10 days in the desert with each day's goal. So there is no phone, no internet, only maps and compass. And the goal is to reach each day a goal, but not with the highest speed, but with the lowest kilometer. So this event is certified ISO 14000. And we decided with Gaëlle to do it. With help from other people. We are in partnership with a non-profit organization. His name is Femix Sport, that promotes women in sport. It's really important for us because we have background in sports. So Gaëlle did judo in competition, and I was a ballet dancer. And we know that sometimes as a woman, it's really hard to take place in these words. And it's women with men in the sports. So it's really important for us, that value. So we want to promote this non-profit organization. We have two kind of godmother, that is Jade Maréchal. She was 2 times European champion in fencing, and she's the member of the French national team, and she's helping us to promote that adventure. We're gonna do some interviews in media to improve our visibility in magazine or radios. We're gonna build some events to promote the values of our non-profit organization, Femix Sport, and Jade Maréchal too. So how to make it happen? We have some sponsorship from now, and we propose to be part of the Rallye Club. So it's to support our value, to have visibility on our car, on our communication, on our events. And it's a big valued commitment for the company. So for the companies, it's an opportunity to have a visibility in Morocco or in France because of the rally broadcast. So there is different way to help. There is one way that is financial, of course, material, talk about us. And so if you want to know a little bit more about it, and if you want to join the adventure and the Rally Club now, you can just flash the QR codes. And so we will love to have the opportunity to talk with some of you, particularly some that are working in Morocco. So you can contact us. You have all the information in this sponsorship documents, and do not hesitate if you have some question. Thank you for your attention.
That's a great.
Yeah, maybe you can say a word.
Thank you. And sorry, I don't know if you are hearing me. Sorry for the problem, but Marianne say everything, and thank you for the listening.
Important things is especially on Morocco team, especially Adnan and Andris. They may have left already, but hopefully you guys are already in touch and can promote this, because at the end of the day, it's an awesome, amazing project. In Morocco, you guys are living what the race started in end of April next year, but you may have to wrap it up, I guess, this year, maybe end of this year latest. So any dollar is important. Anybody who wants to help, contribute to anything. So that will be a team MBS alumni from Marianne and Gail. So we bring awareness. We'll try to promote this again through the international club. If you guys sure we can promote this, follow you guys along your journey, be part of it. That's an amazing one. So that's an amazing +1 that we wanted to add on top of the usual panel and people sharing their experience, because this one is in the making, and hopefully we can debrief and see your success after you do it, maybe after. So then after May next year, potentially another webinar to see how it was, to get an interview and feedback on this one.
Yes, with pleasure.
That would
Thank
be
you
great.
very much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. So, like right now, we are almost at the end of the webinar. For those who have questions, even though you were participants, if you have questions for other participants, or if you're just sitting and assisting to this webinar, please ask your questions. We have around 10 minutes now. And yeah, that would be almost it for our session today.
Maybe we can conclude, Lina, with the last one. Just waiting for people to prepare shooting questions to anybody.
Okay, so you mean about me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
No, not necessarily, but the last one on the Club International, just to give the flavors.
Oh, okay. Then for the international club here, so we talked about quickly the international club and the fact that we have created it earlier this year. But the international club is more than just a club where we would welcome alumni and try to connect. What we're really trying to do with this international club, it's making it very active and to represent the best profiles out there from our alumni and from the school. And so as of right now, most of the alumni are integrated into the international club, but the international club is more than just a club. Like I said, like you can see, in order to make sure that everybody's included, we have most of the webinars, seminars, and communication in English. So not only us as Francophone have access to the information and to the different events, but also our international counterparts who may not speak French would be able to know more about the activities of the alumni and the activities of the professional club that we are currently working on. And so we have already created quite a few webinars. Officially, the first webinar we have is African Dream, but our international ambition started way before with the different webinars from Europe, Asia, the US. And we would like to also present to the next webinar, which is Strong Her, which will be earlier next year. That would be a highlight of strong international women, French or not, who have had a high impact where they are, whether they are in Singapore, London, or anywhere else in the world, sorry. And so we already have 2 interviews that have been posted on LinkedIn as well as on our page. And we will also have other ladies who will have interviews with us, and the webinar will be the conclusion of it. So please stay tuned and please participate in the next webinar. And Emmanuel, do you have anything else to add for our club?
That's a perfect summary, Lina. Thanks. It's a perfect teaser of what's coming. So we try to make it quite busy, few webinars, few interviews, if you guys have any idea, any suggestion, do not hesitate. Please, also, you can flash the QR to get part of the club. And we'll try to make it as much as possible as interactive. I hope you guys, thanks for the people who contribute and share experience. I hope the other people were able to listen and learn. I definitely learned so many things today. Honestly, it was a great 1 hour and a half. But just let's maybe open up the floor for any questions. We still have a few minutes. If anybody has, everybody's on mute. It's quiet. Maybe it's digestion time. Finish dinner.
Please
lunch.
don't hesitate, really. Like, you can ask each other's question too, if there is something specific you want to learn about Africa, about a certain career or certain experience.
I have a question for Priska. Priska,
Yes.
is there many alumni MBS in Gabon?
I don't think so. But if you if you heard about people who are here, you can send to my email.
Definitely, that would be a good connection. So.
Sure.
And you know, actually, this webinar may bring awareness. People may see some posts and say, "Hey, is there someone here I didn't know?" It did happen many times with previous webinars. People were reaching out; they were out of connection with MBS alumni, and it's a great way to promote, give more visibility and reach.
Yeah. Okay, Emmanuel, I don't think there are any more questions for our session. So I would like to thank everyone to have joined us today, everybody for their participation, but also for their highlighting experiences. And we hope to see you very soon in our next webinar, which is a strong her. So please do not hesitate to join. And also, please do not forget for Rallye des Gazelles, that if you can donate or help the girls communicate about their event, that would be really amazing. So thank you very much, everybody. Emmanuel, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, we wish you an excellent day / evening for us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
very much.
Bye.
Have a good
Guys.
day.
Thank you.
Take
You
care.
soon.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.